Hello, hello, hello. It's Chris again, and I'm here to solve your English questions. Grammar questions mostly, but we can talk about other things if you ever want to. So, today we're going to talk about something that is, well, I wouldn't say difficult, but makes most students go crazy. So, today our class is focused on our intermediate and advanced students, especially those of you who still have problems understanding the present perfect. Yes, it is what all students want to hear about. So let's talk about that. And one of the reasons why it makes it difficult for some people is that the teachers come to class and say, let's learn the present perfect. And that's the first mistake. You have to ask yourself, why do you learn English? Yes, we learn English to communicate. We want to be able to talk to other people. So the idea is you need to know when to use certain structures. In our case, the present perfect, right? So the present perfect is our friend, and I'm going to show you today how. So there are certain occasions when we use the present perfect. When you're talking about things that started in the past and are still true nowadays. When we're talking about recently finished actions. And when you're talking about actions that happened in the past, but when the exact point in the past when they happened is not relevant. Okay, so an example, let's talk about today. Let's talk Today we'll focus on things that started in the past and continue now. Here we have two sentences that are true about me. The first one is, I started teaching English about 12 years ago. I still teach English nowadays. Those are true. Another way of saying that is, I have taught English for about 12 years. In this case, we don't use ago, right? We don't use ago here. Here's how the present perfect makes our lives easier. Instead of saying all of this, I can convey the same meaning saying this one single sentence using the present perfect. That's how the present perfect makes our lives much easier. Well, to sum up, here's how the present perfect works. We need a person plus have or has plus the participle. The participle is that third column when you have the verb tenses, usually at the back of the book. That's the participle. That's when you use it. It's one of the reasons why you use it is for the present perfect. And when I say person, I mean these ones. I, you, he, she, it, they, we. And for these three, instead of using have, we use has. For the others, we use have. Okay? So, the present perfect can make your life much easier, believe me, because with one single sentence, everything is clear. And there is one more thing. If you want to sound advanced, you need to master the present perfect because sometimes it's possible to choose between the simple past or present perfect. We're not going to talk about it today, but it is possible at some point, at sometimes when you're in conversation and natives choose to use the present perfect when they have the option of using one or the other. So if you want to sound like them, you better start using the present perfect. Okay, so that was our class today. Next class, we'll talk about the next situation when we use the present perfect. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to know about or if there's any question. And I'll be around. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.